Morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, August 14th. I can't believe we're already in the middle of August. This year has flown by. The seasonal focus says the bountiful harvest is gathered. The morning focus is the angel of water. The deepening says, hold water in your bowl as you read, and sometime today, sprinkle it on one whom you are not close to, or perhaps cleanse their hands and face. I had a lot of judgment about that. Hi, I don't like you. Can I bathe you? Oh God. There's something inside of you that triggers me. May I cleanse you to find out what it is? Can you imagine? Yeshua said he bathed many a stranger. Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes. I'm willing to do it. I am willing to do it. Here's a meditation. As the wave of summer's glory reaches the crest and then flows on, I gain perspective on my doing nature. A half turn of the wheel ago saw me emerge from winter with visions, plans, and dreams. Where have the visions led me? What plans have been realized? What of my life, I ask? What of today? Today I bring the spirit of assertiveness to my life. I was so inspired watching the Taylor Swift podcast last night. It was just 2 hours of Taylor. She'd never been on a podcast before. She was so relaxed. She's so brilliant. She announced her new album. I'm just a fan of someone who takes life. She had a real tumble into darkness, and then she took it and she just brought herself back to life in the most beautiful, authentic way. And my feelings are, I feel rested, I feel happy. My cat is on the floor with me. It always makes me happy. There was this hilarious moment where Jason Kelsey, who's the brother of Travis, so Taylor's dating Travis, told his children that cats are poisonous because he doesn't like cats because he's allergic to them. And Taylor loves her cats. So she's introduced her cats to his children. And they're like, my daddy says the cats are poisonous. No, your daddy's allergic to cats. Lies. All lies. It was very fun. Anyway, my feelings of the day are I am joyful. I have a lot of good things that are happening today. Yesterday was beautiful. I did a gorgeous program with my soul sisters called Remembrance. And oh my God, it was so well received. Just beautiful. All right, today we have lesson 226. My home awaits me. I will hasten there. Oh, I love this. The one thing that Yeshua and Magdalene have been really making clear is that our home exists within us, not external to us. I think that's so important. Magdalene's channeled message. Greetings, beloveds. When you dream, when you sleep upon a bed and believe that you exist within a body, most people sleep in their homes. And when they sleep and when they dream, they find themselves on a journey that takes them through various realms and dimensions and memories and through many cycles of lifetimes and incarnations. But understand, beloveds, that regardless of how many cycles you allow this existence of the dream world to occur, ultimately, you are home with your father, with your mother, with your siblings, and most importantly, with yourself. If you but allow yourself to remember that you are dreaming, if you will but allow yourself to remove the veil of illusion from your consciousness, if you will but allow yourself to say, let me seek first the kingdom of heaven, then you are once again returned to your true home. Now, we make this statement to you as if it were as easy as anything else that you have done. But you must understand, beloveds, that you have fortified yourself inside of an egotistic environment, inside of a structure that says that you must fear this, and that you must judge this, and you must regret this, and you must feel guilt and shame and remorse about all the things that you have done. And this is the very thinking and the very belief and the very allowing of energy to run through you that keeps you separate from the very truth of you. The very truth of you, beloveds, is that you are at home in the kingdom, in the middle of a dream. And the magic is that it is not the kiss of a prince that shall awaken you, a prince or a princess. You must awaken yourself. And this happens, beloveds, when you commit yourself to remembering the dream and then waking yourself up and saying, I have never left the kingdom. I am where I have always been. And the mechanism for doing this involves forgiveness. Forgiveness is the forgetting that you are living within a dream, that you are living within an illusion. The forgiveness begins because you live within the dualistic universe, with looking at the projections that you have in front of you and healing the separation, where you believe that these are people that you are a victim to. You are not a victim of the world you see. It is a place where you have forgotten that you invented this because because what you wanted to experience was what it would be like to create the way that God creates. So allow yourself today, beloveds, to come to stillness, to go within, and to ask Holy Spirit to return you home to the place that you have truly never left, except your thinking has made it so. The good news is, beloved ones, that you can listen to your heart in that stillness, and you will be returned to the oneness that you are. Allow yourself to live within the truth. Allow yourself to remember, I have dared to dream a wild dream, and in that dreaming, I allowed myself to believe that this is what is real. And when you allow yourself to remember what you have believed to be real is not, you then grant yourself the beingness of seeing the truth. The truth is seen through the heart, beloveds, the joy of life and of everything that you have known life to be. And it exists within the very place within your soul where God is, where love is, where truth is, for they abide together, beloveds. So do an inventory of your life and say, where have I been casting blame? Where do I need to forgive what it looks like to be another? And then where do I need to forgive myself? And when that reconciliation occurs, beloveds, you will begin to be able to hold the energy of all. You will once again allow yourself to feel the grandeur, the magnificence of all that you are and all that exists. And then you allow yourself to come to the most phenomenal sense of peace. And you say, this has indeed been an illusion. I am where I have always been, at home with my Father. So let me return there now, and let me release every form of thinking that I have ever allowed myself to pursue in an effort to once again be at peace, to return to stillness, and to know that God and I are one, and that only love is real. And every other accolade that you have heard, every other aphorism, every other precept, every other belief. Yes, you're doing well. You are, beloveds. Every time you come to the lesson, every time you come practice, every time you put yourself into meditation, you come closer and closer and closer to the full remembrance of the magnificence that you are, of the holiness that you are. So you can indeed give yourself a pat on the back, knowing that at every moment, beloveds, you come closer to the full recognition of your own divinity, of your own Christed beingness. Know that we are with you always. When you allow yourself to see a collection of spirit, of guidance that you have gathered to you, you will understand that all that you have ever been doing is making your way back to the place that you never left. So go with our blessings, beloved ones, and know that we will speak with you again. It's very reassuring to know that the place that we want to go already exists. It's not like something that we have to get to. I'm going on a lot of adventures in the next year, but the truth is that I carry my home with me, and I love that. All right, here's Magdalene. Hmm. Beloved ones, life has been called a great mystery, but there is truly no mystery to it. The mystery has been when we put our hands in front of our eyes and we pretend that we do not know what is on the other side. The mystery comes in the willingness to forget, and then the journey becomes the great remembrance. And the remembrance, beloveds, is a way of putting back together what appears to have been separated. But what if there never was separation, beloveds? What if there has always and only ever been wholeness, our connection to one another? We look upon things and we see them as different than we are. We look upon people, places, and things, and we see ourselves as separate from them. But what if you could allow yourself, beloveds, to look for the ways in which everything in the world is actually home, belongs to us, is a manifestation of our consciousness? What if we could allow ourselves to interact with the universe, knowing that every voice that comes to us indeed is the voice of God? Every person that interacts with us is someone that we have asked to help us remember that life is happening for us, not to us. We are not a victim of anyone, nor of anything, beloveds. We are the gods and the goddesses. We are the creator beings. And all that we are being asked to do is to awaken and to remember, for the light will always dispel the darkness. And that is our purpose, to remember that home is where the heart is, and the heart lives within us. We are the very heart of God. We are the very breath of life itself. So today, beloveds, we challenge you to remember. Remember what it is like to be connected to Source. Remember what it is like to have everything that you desire be granted to you. For that is all that creation itself wants to do, is give you everything that you want. The only thing that stands in the way of you receiving that, beloveds, is you. Ultimate responsibility is knowing that we are the very emanation of our own existence. Every breath that we take, every thought that we think, extends us out into the universe. And it is beautiful. We love you, precious and beloved beings. We thank you for being upon this journey and this walk back to the remembrance of the kingdom within. And indeed, we will speak with you again. Oh. Thank you, everybody. If you enjoyed this, please like the video. Please subscribe to our channel. There's so much that we offer here. It's our absolute pleasure. It's my pleasure and my honor to take this journey with you every day. I love bringing Magdalene to the world. I love bringing Yeshua to the world. I love bringing truth back to people and the remembrance of who we really are. I look at you and I remember who you are. And I am here to reflect to you the truth of you. That's my sole purpose in life. So thank you for being here. I love you all. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.